Hey, what's up, YouTube? Recently, I've had a lot of people in person and online ask me about, like, Dylan, what things do you read? You talk about educating yourself, and sorry about the noise. It's a washer and dryer in the back, but you always talk about reading things and learning things for yourself instead of going to some stupid video online or what have you, or go up to like the biggest guy in your gym and just listen to whatever he says. You always talk about educating yourself, so I don't even know where to go to read how to look through all the bullshit online. Below in the description box, I'm gonna link a crap load of stuff that I've read in the past, am currently still reading, or just things in general that I think people could really learn from. Just a bunch of different websites, Alan Aragon, Lyle McDonald, stuff like that. Myosynthesis has a ton of good stuff. But for the noobs, I would recommend starting with Lyle McDonald's body recomposition website. It's basically where I started, and I mean, in terms of educational and informative articles and whatnot, top of the line right there. Alan Aragon has a ton of good stuff. Obviously, you can actually subscribe to his research review. I think it's like $5 or $10 a month or something like that. I'm not actually subscribed to it, but I've been thinking about doing that just to have new reading material, basically. But again, he has a ton of free articles on his website. And I know if you actually subscribe to his research review, you get access to all the ones he's done in the past as well. But yeah, and then there's all the articles on 3DMJ by the coaches, and then Eric Helms actually has a science blog on there where he goes into numerous topics or about like meal timings, creatine, stuff like that, etc., etc. But yeah, I mean, stuff like that. And I also talked about myosynthesis.com. That's another great one. Don't actually know who writes for that. I have to figure that out. I think it's Matt Perryman, but I'm not exactly sure. But ton of good articles on there. I'll link all that stuff in the description box below. I'm actually probably going to be doing a video on daily undulating periodization, just because I think a lot of people think they need to switch up their lifts in the gym for fear of muscle confusion or whatever, or what else, like plateauing or stalling out in the lift or whatever. So I'll probably be doing a video on that, just not going like in depth or whatever, but just explaining it so people are aware of it. Also link a bunch of videos. Lane Norton did one-on-one. Dr. Mike Zordos did a crazy 16-minute video explaining it. There's actually an article on myosynthesis.com that talks about it, so again, I'll link all that good stuff when I talk about that video. But yeah, basically I just want people to get out of this video that there are resources online, and you just have to look and read. And I mean, even if you're reading from a credible source, I mean, I think you should always automatically assume that the information is false until you know that it's true, or you figure out that it works, or whatever they said. Just because it's better to be skeptical of everything, I guess, rather than being a sheep and just accepting, just kind of going with the flow, basically. But yeah, I might actually put a whole bunch of never mind. But if you're a college student, your like library website, or the website to your library, your school's library, should have a ton of article finding sources such as like EBSCOhost, Nexus Lexis. What's another one? There's a bunch of like, kind of like Google, except it's got like scientific articles, scientific journals, stuff like that. Your school should have all that. Even if you go to a community college, your community college, the library will have online databases, that's what they are, just full of journals, magazines, articles, etc., stuff like that. But yeah, before this video gets any longer, I just want people to know that there is credible information out there. You just have to look for it and actually read. Adios, guys.